Hi, everybody. I'm Jim Sinkinson. I was so excited about the opportunity to address this topic, renewal and retention, because I think it's, having been a publisher for 30-plus years, I came to the slow realization, perhaps too slow, that it is perhaps the single most important aspect of our business. It's the crux of not necessarily what we do, but what we aim to, the kind of results that we aim to get. And I thought, it's such a great topic. We'll probably have a couple hundred people in the room who want to know about this. So we didn't quite hit that number, but I just want to compliment you on being the smartest people at this entire conference for coming to this event. Why does it make so much sense to focus on renewals? And you're here because you already believe that. I realize that. But I think part of what we're going to talk about over the next few hours is how much emphasis to put on this topic and why it matters. And Robert had some good slides on that. I want to show you another quick look at this. But what the numbers are going to tell us, whether you look at number of subscribers or number of dollars, which is what we're going to look at here, is you're going to find that renewal efforts are your smart, absolute, safest marketing investment. You're going to, when you go for a new subscriber or a new member, that's the riskiest money that you're going to spend. You have no idea how many people you're going to come in, and you're going to bring in, and in many cases, you will spend $1 or more than $1 to bring back $1 in new subscriber revenue. Okay, so we used to do mailings of spend $30,000, and our hope and prayer was we would bring $30,000 back in. So if you're doing a renewal investment, you can invest $5,000 and bring in $50,000 in renewal revenue. Okay, so let's just look at similar to Robert's charts. We have a price of, this is a newsletter with a price of $400. This is no new subscribers. This is just existing subscribers. You start out with 1,000 subscribers, you have a 70% renewal rate. What do you have in the first renewal? You'll have 30% will drop, 700, 490, 343, 168. And the revenue on that will be 400,000, 1,000 times 400, 280, 196, et cetera, whereas if you bump that by 15 percentage points, you'll end up with, instead of $1,176,000, you'll end up with $1,600,000, $484,000 more after a 5-year period. That's a lot of money at the margin, okay? If you're looking at your business 5 years down the road and somebody said, how would you like to increase your revenue by $500,000 over the next 5 years just on renewals, what would you invest to protect that? Would you invest $50,000? Would you invest $100,000? Even if you only brought in half of that, you hit not an 85%, but you moved your renewal rate from 70 to whatever, 77%. You'd still have half that much. My point is that most publishers, and I was guilty of the same thing, do not put the commensurate effort into renewals as that matches the rewards. So at the end of 5 years, you have 2.6 times as many subscribers and 41% more revenue. Even if your results are only 50% of this, you are gold. So, and the other thing, oops. Okay, well, I don't know why this isn't showing up, but I happen to have the slide here. First of all, money at the margin is practically 100% profit. So if you have let's say you have a 60% or a 70% margin and you bring in 50 new subscribers, in most of our businesses, we have even if you have a print newsletter, which in these days is an expensive fulfillment item because you have to print it and mail it, your profit margin is still about 90% on that money. If you have a digital product, your profit margin is 100%. So every dollar that you bring in above your kind of normal renewal rate is pure profit. So the other point here is that your existing customer is your best customer. We talked about earlier, it's so difficult to attract new customers. It's hard to find them. I was just talking to somebody the other day who has a membership business, and he's discouraged by it because he's hit a ceiling, and he just can't he's having trouble. He has to spend a lot more money to bring in more new subscribers at the margin. Whereas if you can get those additional subscribers, those new subscribers from your existing subscriber base, it's so much less expensive to get them, and the profit margin is so much higher to fulfill them. So, So I'll leave you with this question: however much time and energy you spend on renewals right now, why aren't you spending more time and energy on it? Why is it not a higher priority for you? And again, I know whereof I speak because I think in my company, renewals were kind of an afterthought. Let's get those things out. How often would we redo the renewal series? Once every 7 years. One of the most important sources of revenue, and we didn't make it a high priority for ourselves. So I would just say, if you learn nothing else from our morning together, that you're probably not spending anywhere close to the amount of time, energy, creative effort into promoting renewals as you could be and you should be. I'll leave you with that.